Hello, YouTube. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing good. So I'm just coming here to post a video about fasting while you are on your period. One moment, please. Sorry, my TV. I'm watching a movie and this was really loud. I had to put it on mute. But um, but yes. So this video is about when you dry fast while you are on your menstruals. I don't know if there's any videos out there on YouTube talking about this. I just figured that I should post something about it just in case if someone was trying to find out if what it's like to fast while you are on your time of the month slash menstrual slash period. So this is a video about it. And typically when my period shows up, I like to fast because I like to dry fast because I noticed that it helps with like bloating, the up and down of your emotions, hunger. You know, typically when you have your time of the month, most women can understand this. You get more hungry than usual, and yeah, so it's like the bloating and also weight management as well. Because when you're in your time of the month, because your body is retaining water more than usual, so you feel like bloated and the weight is like it sits there because it doesn't want to let go. And then if you're eating during the time you're in your time of the month, you just keep adding on more weight. Anyways, so but I especially like doing the fast when it's during my period. One of the main things I really like is emotions management, managing my emotions as far as like, you know, I notice if I'm not fasting, sometimes my emotions goes up and down and more than usual. And while I fast is like, I'm more like calm, serene, like peaceful, and a lot of things happening around me that may be negative does not seem so heightened and does not affect me as much. So, so that's the reason why I decided to do this fast. So my period started on April 17th, which is, I believe, 6 days ago because today is day 6 on the fasting. And when it showed up a week early than usual. So and prior to my period showing up, I noticed that I felt more hungry than usual. So some females, you get very hungry when you are in your time of the month. Mine is the opposite. I typically get extremely hungry and I start to eat a lot, and I'm eating like more chocolate and all kinds of stuff that I normally would not be craving. So I should have known prior to the 17th of April that something was up as far as like why I was feeling more hungry than usual and also gaining more weight rapidly than usual and also bloating more than usual. So I should have known something was up. And then so when the 17th came and my period showed up that day, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense because typically when I'm feeling this way, I usually know like my period is about to come. But because it was so early, typically my period come around the 20 something of the month. I didn't think like it was my period when that was happening to me when I was feeling hungrier than usual and eating a lot and gaining massive weight, so rapid weight than usual. So yeah, I when on the 17th when my period came, I was like, okay, that's why. So when it came, I just decided that I was going to start the fast that same day when it showed up. So I started the fast 6 days ago, and I said to myself that I would stop the fast when my period ends. Because sometimes I have short periods, like 3 days, 4 days, and then I don't even remember the last time it came like 7 days. I think the most it's ever come is like 5 days. So I said to myself, when the period stops, then I will stop. And and so the period kept going on and on. And as of this morning, it ended for sure. Because obviously I don't have any pads on or tampon, anything like that. This morning, I felt comfortable enough to not have to wear a menstrual pad or anything down there. And so far I haven't had any leakage or anything like that, so I can officially say it's over. So today is day 6, and I thought about breaking the fast today since it looks like it's ended. But females, you all know, women, you know this. Sometimes when it looks like it's gonna end, there's like some sprinkles there that shows up like last minute. It could be like later on in the day. I don't think I've had it like the next day where it didn't show up a whole day and it shows up the next day. I can't remember if that happened to me. So that's why I'm still fasting, because I'm in my mind I'm like anticipating like a splash or something like that. I know it just sounds silly. I just thought of that, like really, like you're waiting to see if there's a splash for you to break the fast, but I don't know, it's just something that I said to myself that I'm gonna do as far as break the fast when officially this is over. So far it looks like it's over, because right now it's almost 6 p.m. in Houston, Texas, and and so far I fasted already till this time. I am exhausted, and like I feel the need to like drink water really, really badly. Like I'm extremely tempted to do that, but I'm thinking that I should just stick it out through the end of today and just have make it like officially that I did a 6 day dry fast. And I apologize if this video is long, but just keep in mind that this video is about me talking about my experience while I'm on my menstruals and on my slash period or time of the month, whatever it is that you call it. And maybe I should have put a warning in the beginning for if you guys are watching this. This is just a lot of information, TMI, about female stuff, things that go on with women. So let me continue as I digressed here for a moment. So some of the things I experienced during the fast is high energy. And it was not until today, for the first time, that I felt fatigue, extreme fatigue. And today is day 6. So every day for the past 5 days, I have like done, as far as like exercise. I went to the gym, I think on the first day when I had my period, or was it the second day? But I did go to the gym, worked out for about an hour, and I walked to the gym because the gym driving is 10 minutes, walking is almost like 50 minutes. So I decided to walk half the way, and I took the bus the remaining halfway to the gym. And I attempted to do the same thing again on my way back. And in my head, I just said to myself, I'm getting some exercise in. And I also enjoy walking, feeling the sun and the breeze. It's just so relaxing to me. And so every day, except one day in this past 6 days that I did not go out walking. Every day I went out walking, and I walked 30 minutes one way and 30 minutes back. That I did purposely, because the reason why I did that is because would you say time management? I try to do that to like pass the time, and also to do something. With my current situation of being unemployed, I have a lot of free time, 24 hours in a day, and my kids are now living with me. They stay with their dad because it really makes sense, because he's fully employed, and it makes sense for them to be with him. So, and they're not here in Texas, they're in a different states because he's in the military full time. So with that said, like I have no responsibility as far as like, like a mom with kids, you wake up in the morning, your whole life is focused on your children. Like you wake up, you got to get them dressed, go to school, make sure they eat breakfast. If you don't make breakfast with them, make sure they're gonna have breakfast in school. And then you're thinking, like, your whole day, you're thinking about your kids and your routine and everything. I don't have that responsibility. Like, I have 24 hours in a day to myself for me to figure out something to do. And I live and I stay on my own in my apartment here. So I say that as in, like, boredom is very real. And when in a situation like mine, if you're ever in this situation where you're employed and you're by yourself and you have no responsibility, like you have no one to be responsible to, you can definitely relate to this. Like, eventually you have all this time, 24 hours in a day, and you have to figure out something to do. Otherwise, you might cave if you're dry fasting, because it's like you're looking at the clock and time is going by, and eventually you're gonna get tempted and all that. So I try to strategically do things to take my mind off of that. For example, I would do stuff all the way to like noon, and then maybe close to noon. Then I would go walking during that time, and then by the time I get back, it's like 1, almost 2 o'clock. Or if I do an early morning walk at 9 or something, by the time I get back is 11, and then I have the rest of the day for me to figure out something to do, and then I'm watching movies or something else in my house here, in my apartment. So that's what I did during the time while I was fasting. I walked every day and stuff, and except one day. So I walked all 5 days. So I fasted 6 days, and I walked 5 days out of that 6 days. I was very active. I did some home exercise with my stomach here, and I started at a weight of almost 170, and so far as of this morning, I the scale said I am 150. I really wanted to see 149 on the scale. So this is what I think you can see it. Yeah, what my back looks like. And my stomach did get flatter, and the bloating that I had prior to starting this fast definitely has gone away. And so my arms are even smaller as well, and my face is also smaller, I would say. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of weight. I can definitely tell. I noticed that while I'm losing this weight, my breasts, sorry if this is like disturbing to somebody, my breasts have stayed the same size. I don't really have a lot of breast here, but I noticed that the smaller I get, the more my boobs seems like they are a little bit bigger than usual. So maybe because my boobs are staying the same size, it seems like, and with me getting smaller, it seems like this is bigger than usual, which is good because sometimes I wish this was more up here. Anyways, TMI again. So yeah, that's my experience with the fast. And today I walked to a grocery store I did that as part of my exercise as well. I walked there and I carried the groceries back home. And it was really, really a struggle. Like, I'm still like ripping the repercussions of it till now. And it truly has been a struggle today with the fatigueness and my mouth being dry and stuff like that is more heavier than usual. I don't know if it's because like my period seems like it's ended today. It seemed like today that it's ended, that I'm not wearing any menstrual pads down there. It's like as if like mentally my mind is like, go eat, go and get something to eat. Like, we want food, we want water, like do that now. It just seems like the temptation is like really heavier than usual. And yeah, so if anything, so when I went to the store, I bought some electrolyte water, got some juice and some fruits in anticipation of breaking the fast. I also have salad and stuff in my fridge. And I'm not sure if I'm going to break the fast today. I think I'm gonna try to stick it out today because I really, really want to see 140 on the scale. It's just a thing. It's a challenge I made to myself. I really, really want to see, even if it's just 149. I don't care. Like I just want to see at least 140 something on the scale. So if I stick it out today, tomorrow I'll be able to see it. And I think maybe if that happens, I'll probably take a picture because I'll be like so proud of myself that I was able to achieve that and stuff. So that's my goal. And if I break the fast, I'll make another video later today. If I don't break it today and I break it tomorrow, I'll make a video tomorrow showing you guys that I'm breaking my fast. So once again, this video is about a female on her menstrual cycle or period or time of the month, and she does a dry fast. And the type of dry fast I did is a soft dry fast. So during this time, I was able to brush my teeth and shower. I did shower almost every other day because I noticed that showering was so relaxing, and just like when my body was craving like water, especially water, when I took a shower, it felt really good. And then I would like take some of the water, pour it in my mouth, and squish it in my mouth, and then spit it out. I didn't ingest it, so that's been very helpful. I took another shower today when I came back from the grocery store. A lot of things happened to me while this fast has been going on. Challenges, like I saw people eating and drinking. There were situations that happened to me that may seem negative and maybe could have like taken me over the edge for me to like give up. But I just try to stay strong and try not to give up on this challenge that I made for myself. So I hope this is helpful to anyone that is on her menses. If you have issues like with bloating or your emotions going up and down, especially if you're in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have anyone in my life that I'm in a relationship with. So, but if you are in a relationship, I can only imagine if your emotions goes up and down while you are in your time of the month and you have a partner. I can only imagine that partner, what they are enduring during that time. So perhaps you can think about fasting to kind of help you with that, elevation of the up and down of your emotions as well. And also if you want to lose some weight, because a lot of people think that when you are on your menstrues, you should not fast. And if you fast, you may not lose weight or your weight is not real. I used to think that way, but I can definitely say now that that is not true, at least in my case, for my body type, that you can definitely lose weight while you're in your menstruals, and it definitely helps. It's been very healing for me and therapeutic and also spiritual, I would say. I don't even want to say magical because I don't know if that's even a word to use in this term, but it just, I don't know, I felt so good throughout the fast, just, just, I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. It's like so calm, relaxed, at peace with a lot of things in my life and stuff. So yeah, I'm very thankful for the experience, and I'm glad that I'm sharing this experience with you all, because I really was not going to make a video about this, but something in my spirit pushed me that I should share this experience, because perhaps there might not be a lot of videos out there talking about a female in her time of the month while she dry fast. So I'll conclude this video here. Thanks for watching, and blessings to you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.